Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this little dummy holder. I don't know what the real name is, but this part goes on the dummy and this part clips onto the baby's clothes. So for this, you're going to need a 2mm crochet hook, 6mm safety eyes, white for this part, pink, brown, and a darker brown for the nose, but you can use black as well, and black for the eyebrows and eyelashes. The balls I will also add on the screen when I find out what the sizes were. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the head. So make a magic ring. And in this magic ring, we're going to do 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and close it shut. Now get your stitch marker or piece of string. I like to use string. Now we're going to start on row 2, and we're going to increase in every single stitch. So 2 single crochet in every single stitch all the way around. And you should have 12 single crochets all the way around. Now row 3 is 1 single crochet increase. So 1 single crochet, and in that next stitch we're going to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch, which is called an increase. And we're going to repeat, so 1 single crochet, next stitch, 2 in the same stitch. And you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you guys back when I've done mine. Okay, and when you've done, you should have 18 single crochets all the way around. Now row 4 is 2 single crochets increase. So 1, 2, and in this next stitch, 2 single crochets in the same stitch. I'm going to repeat that, so 2 single crochets, and then an increase in that next stitch. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. When you're done, you should have 24 single crochets all the way around. Now row 5 is a repeating row, and all you're going to do is single crochet in every single stitch all the way around, so just 1 single crochet in every single stitch until you get to row 6. So you're going to go around 2 times until you get to row 6, and I'll meet you back when I've done mine. Okay, so I finished my row 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're starting on row 7. Row 7 is 3 single crochets increase. So 1, 2, 3, and in this next stitch an increase, so 2 in the same stitch. And we're going to repeat that, so 1, 2, 3, and increase. And you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you back when I've done mine. Now we're going to start on row 8. Row 8 is a repeating row, so you're going to repeat it until you get to row 9. So 1 single crochet in every single stitch all the way around. So 1 single crochet all the way around until you get finished row 9. And I'll meet you guys back when I have done mine. I have finished my row 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're starting on row 10, and we're going to do 4 single crochets increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this next stitch, 2 in the same stitch. Repeat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase. And you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you back when I've done mine. So when you finish, you'll have 36 single crochets all the way around. Now row 11 is 1 single crochet in every single stitch all the way round. So 1 single crochet in every single stitch all the way round. And I'll meet you back when I have finished this row. Okay, so now row 12. And now we're going to start to decrease. So 4 single crochets and then a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And to decrease, go in that one and then in the next one, pull through all 3. And repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. And you're going to repeat that all the way round. Okay, so when you finish, you'll have 30 single crochets all the way round. Now we're going to insert the safety eyes. So get your 6mm safety eyes with the safety backs. And I've got a bigger needle so I can poke the hole through. So we're going to go to between row 8 and 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd have to go in between row 8 and 9. Make a hole. Put that there. 5 stitches apart. So these little holes here, you're going to count 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go into this one. In that next stitch. And attach the safety backs. Now if you're worried about these with babies chewing them, these are super hard to take out. So the baby would have to be really strong to try and take these out because it is impossible. So don't worry about these safety eyes, these are very good. Okay, so now row 13. And we're going to do 3 single crochets, decrease. So 1, 2, 3, decrease. And repeat. So 1, 2, 3, and decrease. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. When you've done, you should have 24 single crochets all the way around. Now row 14 is 2 single crochets, decrease. So 1, 2, and decrease. Repeat. So 1, 2, and decrease. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. So before you get onto the next row, you're going to start stuffing the head. So I've gone ahead and stuffed mine. Now row 15 is 1 single crochet, decrease. So 1 single crochet, decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease. And you're going to repeat that all the way around, and you'll have 12 single crochets when you've done. Now our last row is row 16, and we're going to decrease in every single stitch. And you'll have 6 stitches left. Now you're going to cut your yarn. And you're going to stuff this hole a little bit more, and I'm going to show you how to sew this hole shut. Stuffed mine a little bit more. Now you're going to put your needle on, and you're going to go in and out through that next stitch, in through the next, out through the other one. And then you're going to pull your yarn and the hole will close. I just like going into different stitches to make sure it's properly closed. Then you're going to pick a stitch and then go like that and pull it tight. Pick another stitch and then just hide your yarn and then cut. And that is the head done. Now we're going to start doing the ears. Okay, so now we're going to do the ears, and you're going to make a magic ring. And in this magic ring you're going to do 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close that shut. Now get your marker and let's start row 2. And row 2 is increase in every single stitch. So 2 single crochets in every single stitch all the way round. And you should have 12 single crochets all the way round. Now row 3 is a repeating row, so you're going to single crochet in every single stitch till you get to row 4, or when you finish row 4. So I'll do it with you guys. So 1 single crochet in every single stitch all the way round. Now this is row 4. Okay, so now you're going to cut a long tail for sewing. You're going to get your needle and just cut that a little bit, it's too long. Okay, so put the 2 sides together and sew in and out and close the hole shut. And that will be one of the ears, and you're going to need 2 of these, so go ahead and make one more, and then we're going to start doing the mouth. Now we're going to start doing the nose, so make a magic ring, and you're going to do 6 single crochets into this ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close it. And row 2 is 2 single crochets in every single stitch. So increase in every single stitch all the way round. Okay, and when you're done, you'll have 12 single crochets all the way around. Now row 3 is a repeating row. So you're going to single crochet all the way around in every single stitch. And then you're going to do the same on row 4. And I'll meet you guys back when I have done mine. Okay, so that's my row 4 done, and you're going to cut a long tail for sewing. And now we're going to embroider a nose. So get dark brown or black, it's up to you. And you're just going to pick a stitch in the inside of the nose. And now the top. And then right here in the middle. And then 1, 2, 3, you're going to go into that third stitch. And you're just going to fill that hole in. And then you go right into that end one that we began in. And then you go into the last one. Until it's like that. Then you're going to go up through here. And make a little mouth. Like so. And then you're just going to knot the two ends together. I'm going to do one more knot. Like so. And that is the nose done. Okay, so I've marked mine. So there and here. But I sometimes eyeball it. So you're going to start from where the nose is going to begin. And go into this one. And right in the middle of where the eye is. And you're gonna go into this stitch and come back out of that stitch. It's really hard to explain. And then you're gonna go into that stitch and then go all the way to here. So that is the eyelashes. Oh, I went into the wrong one. I hope this makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. So you find that middle of the eye again, like next to it. You go into the next one, back into the middle. And then go into there. come out of one hole and neatly go back in to the same hole to get to this part in the middle, like so. And it will look like this. So if you would like to pause the video and just look at it this way. Now, to fasten off, I like to do a knot 2 times. Get my needle. And then the hole that we've just come out of, we're going to go straight back in and hide the string. Now get the long one. And neatly go back into the same stitch. And that will hide where we joined. And just push around. And then you're going to sew the nose right there. And I'll meet you back when I've done mine. So I've gone along and sewn on my ears as well. And I've attached them right next to where we began. So it should look something like this. And when you've got to stuff the nose a little bit as well. I forgot to mention that, but that's the head. Now we're going to start on the little collar. So get your pink yarn. Make a slip knot, like so. And leave a little bit of tail so you can sew in the end. And we're going to chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Now you're going to start in from the second chain, so not this one, we're going to go into this one, and we're going to do a double crochet, you're going to skip one, so this one we got to skip, go into the next one, and do a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the same stitch. And now we're going to repeat that. So skip 1, go into the next stitch, and do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And you're going to repeat that all the way down, and I'll meet you back when I've done mine. And it should look something like this. Now you're going to chain 1 and turn. And in every one of these V's, you're going to do 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this little hole next to the V, you're going to do 1 single crochet. And then in this V, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again in here you do 1 single crochet, and you repeat that all the way down. Okay, so I've done all mine, and you'd be left at this double crochet here, and all you're going to do is identify the end and do a single crochet. Leave a long tail for sewing. And then you're going to sew in this end, and then this one will be sewn onto one of the balls that we're going to be making. Okay, so get your little beads, your wooden beads. I don't know what the size of this is, but I'll put it on the top of the video in a box on what size it is. So first you're going to make a magic ring. And in this magic ring you're going to make 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close it. Now row 2 is 2 single crochets in the same stitch all the way around. So 2 single crochet in every single stitch. And when you're finished, you'll have 12 single crochets all the way around. Now row 3 is 1 single crochet and increase. And you're going to repeat that, so 1 single crochet and increase in the next stitch. And you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you back when I have done mine. Okay, and when you're done, you should have 18 single crochets. Now we're going to single crochet in every single stitch all the way around, and you're going to do this for 2 rows. So this will be your first row and then the second row, and I'll meet you back when I have done mine. Okay, so you should be on row 5 now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's starting on row 6, and row 6 is 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, and you're going to repeat that all the way around. Okay, so once you finish that row, you're going to put your bead in there like that, with the hole facing towards you. And now you're going to decrease in every single stitch all the way around. Then you're going to cut your yarn, get your sewing needle, and you're going to go in, out, in, out, in, and out. Pull the hole closed, and just go in a few to make sure it's properly secured. Then pick a stitch and go back into that loop, tighten it, pick another stitch, and hide the tail. And cut. So we've done our pink one. You're going to do a 1 white one and 2 brown ones the same color as the head. Okay, go and do that, and then I'll show you how to attach. Okay, so you're gonna, because it's a girl one, I'm gonna use my pink string, and you're going to chain 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just get more yarn. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, if you would like this any longer, just do some more chains, but this is the right measure that I like to do mine. Cut a long tail. But don't pull through just yet. So pull that straight go into the end of the chain, and you're going to do a single crochet, go into the same stitch and do another single crochet. This is chain 1, then pull through. And make sure you have a long tail here at the end as well, because that's going to be sewn into the ball so it doesn't come off. Now you're going to thread your needle. Sorry if you can hear my cat crying at my door, he wants to come in. Okay, so you're going to get 4 smaller balls. So they're the big ones we did. These ones are the small ones. You're going to need a star. I'm using a pink one. I'll link these where I get all my stuff in the description box down below on which shop I get them from. But if you like using Amazon, I'm sure you can find them on Amazon as well. Oh, forgot to get another bead out, and you're going to need one of these as well for the top of the head. But we're going to start from the bottom. So you're going to get one of your brown balls, and you're going to go in from the finished end, not the starter end, the finished end. And go in the middle. And that will not come through. That will be staying there. Now you're going to get a small bead. And then your star. Another small bead, your pink one, and you're going to go in from the finished end, not the starter end. Another bead, go into your white one, small bead, the brown one. So, and then you're going to get the head and go from the bottom and go in the middle. I need to come out of this hole, got to come out of this hole right here. Like that. And then this bead, like that. I forgot to get one of these out as well. You're going to need one of these, so it clips. I'm sure you can find these on Amazon as well. You're going to go back through that loop, not that loop, the bead. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. And you're going to tighten it so all of this is all tight. Pick a stitch. I picked a stitch, but I pulled through all the way. Okay. And go in. Go up through that bead. In through there, back through the bead, like so, and I'm going to go into the head all the way down to the bottom. And get as closest to the other bead, and just keep picking stitches and tightening it. So it'll be proper fastened on there. Then I'm going to go into that bead and come out through the end. And just do one time in this one as well. And then hide it. I'm going to come back up. And you're going to hide it through the head. And cut. Now this bottom one down here, you're going to fasten your needle. You're going to go into that bead. And you're going to pick a stitch here. And tighten it. Pick one more stitch. And then hide the string all around the ball. And then cut your yarn. Okay, and then that part is done and it will not come loose at all. This spins around, so, but it will not come loose. Then you're going to get your the little collar, and you're going to sew it around here and then sew in some. So when you're finished, it will look something like this. I also make a boy one as well. I also made a boy one as well, but I've forgotten to put a bow on, and it will be like a bow like this. These are a set, and I'll be making these ones as well on my next video. I also will be making one of these as well, and I'm also in the making of a giraffe. So hopefully these three will be in my next videos that I'm about to make. So yeah, thanks for watching.